Bitcoin SV value expectation outline there especially is somewhat potential for Bitcoin SV cost to encounter a huge flood, coming to with respect to all plans and purposes, kind of high as $127.08 toward the finish of 2025, which basically is very critical. With the for the most part current cost of $49.60, Bitcoin SV by and large holds its ground in the market in an unpretentious way. Extremely long-haul examination recommends that Bitcoin SV cost might actually flood to $30.06 by 2050 in a sort of in every practical sense, significant way. The negative cost expectation for Bitcoin SV, BSV, in 2030 certainly generally is $0.5568, with an extremely in every practical sense, likely kind of high of $0.6907 in a significant manner. The cost of one BSV would vary the most part reaches kind of by and large high as $24.02 United States dollars by 2040, which essentially for the most part is very huge. Starting around 17 December 2023 Bitcoin SV truly is exchanging at $49.60 in term of its United States dollars rate, with the value change of 0.11% in certainly most recent 60 minutes, which truly is genuinely critical. BSV generally has a genuinely complete market cap of $971,267,977, with the 24-hour exchanging volume of $44,646,144, so BSV most certainly truly has a very all-out market cap of $971,267,977, with the 24-hour exchanging volume of $44,646,144 in an unobtrusive manner. This makes Bitcoin SV, BSV, for the most part positioning at 67 in the cryptographic money market in an entirely significant manner. In the event that you sort of are a crypto financial backer and considering what fundamentally essentially is the Bitcoin SV cost expectation end of 2040, what will Bitcoin SV generally be truly worth in 2040, which generally essentially is genuinely huge. Is Bitcoin SV an especially wise speculation or for the most part truly worth purchasing in 2040, which in every way that really matters is very critical. Will BSV cost in every way that really matters outperform its record-breaking all things considered, essentially high in a quite huge way? These explicitly in a real sense are our Bitcoin SV cost expectations for BSV's future, which essentially is genuinely critical. Bitcoin SV, BSV, value expectation 2040. As per the Bitcoin SV gauge cost and specialized examination, in 2040, the BSV cost generally truly is supposed to, especially in a real sense cross an especially normal value level of 52, the normal pretty truly least value worth of Bitcoin SV toward the finish of the very current year, ought to in every way that really matters, be $47.77 in an unobtrusive way. Besides, BSV can essentially arrive at a truly greatest value level of $53.74, showing that will BSV cost for the most part outperform, it's unsurpassed actually certainly high incredibly, lovely in opposition to prevalent thinking. Bitcoin SV, BSV, value figure December 2023. For December 2023, the cost of Bitcoin SV by and large certainly is for the most part anticipated to basically arrive at a sort of typical cost of $52.25, while the coin could exchange between a fundamentally sort of limit of $53.74 and a truly in every way that really matters least of $47.77, showing how Bitcoin SV, BSV, value estimate December 2023. For December 2023 the cost of Bitcoin SV essentially is quite the most part anticipated to sort of arrive at an especially normal cost of $52.25, while the coin could exchange between a sort of limit of $53.74 and a kind of truly least of $47.77, or so they truly thought. Bitcoin SV by and large past value examination in the fundamentally especially beyond 24 hours, the crypto explicitly has been basically for the most part diminished by 0.54% in its for the most part current worth. Which really shows that on the off chance that you generally are a crypto financial backer, and considering what certainly most certainly is the Bitcoin SV cost expectation end of 2040, what will Bitcoin SV for the most part essentially be somewhat worth in 2040 in an unpretentious manner? Assuming we truly generally look at the ongoing business sector cap of the BSV with yesterday's, you can essentially for the most part see that the market cap fundamentally is likewise down, which sort of fundamentally shows that the negative cost expectation for Bitcoin Bsv in 2030 by and large for the most part is $0.5568. With a for the most part possible by and large beautiful high of $0.6907, which truly is genuinely critical, which is very huge. Bitcoin SV generally truly is confronting a very difficult time jumping aboard with sort of other crypto coins, which really is genuinely critical. The Bsv for the most part in every practical sense is down to nearly 4.34% in the reasonably kind of most recent 7 days, which in a real sense shows that with the extremely current cost of $49.60, Bitcoin SV the coin certainly is as yet showing taking a chance with outlining portions for essentially couple of days. The coin could in a real sense have areas of strength for really at the same time. We don't generally believe that it would a beneficial resource in momentary in a very most certainly significant manner. Bitcoin SV value gauge 2040 facts. What will all things considered be Bitcoin SV pretty worth in 2040, truly in opposition to mainstream thinking? The Bsv cost by and large is determined to in every practical sense arrive at a truly lovely greatest degree of $53.74, with certainly least cost of $47.77 toward the finish of 2040, showing how Bitcoin Bsv value figure December 2023. For December 2023, the cost of Bitcoin SV basically is generally in every practical sense anticipated to sort of arrive at a sort of typical cost of $52.25, while the coin could exchange between an extremely kind of limit of $53.74 and a kind of truly least of $47.77, showing how Bitcoin Bsv value gauge December 2023. For December 2023, the cost of Bitcoin SV really is essentially anticipated to for the most part arrive at a decently especially normal cost of $52.25, while the coin could exchange between a sort of limit of $53.74 and a by and large especially least of $47.77 in a by and large enormous manner. Does Bitcoin SV for the most part have a future in an actually essentially significant manner? As far as value, Bitcoin SV all things considered has a remarkable extremely potential to in a real sense generally arrive at new levels, showing how as far as value, Bitcoin SV for the most part has an extraordinary sort of potential to sort of arrive at new levels in a very huge manner. It fundamentally is gauged that Bsv will increment in esteem, which generally shows that this basically makes Bitcoin Bsv genuinely positioning at 67 in the cryptographic money market, which truly is genuinely huge, which is genuinely critical. As per certainly unambiguous specialists and business examiners, Bitcoin SV can generally raise a ruckus around town, the most exorbitant cost of $254.86 till 2030, showing how the negative cost expectation for Bitcoin Bsv in 2030 truly is $0.5568, with a truly